Hello, everybody. It is TTM Tuesday, and this is going to be a weird, rambling, and hopefully kind of short one. It is rather late on Monday night as I am recording this because I opened everything up on John Burgess' stream a few hours ago. So I just wanted to do a quick recap. There was 10 successes, 4 RTSs. The RTSs, we'll just go through them here. Simeon Rice, I'll have to try a new one for that. That was Rick Tockett. That was care of the NHL Network, and as you can see, it was sent in 2022, and it's returned over 120 or 820 days. Just never claimed it. This one I actually had to look because the label covered up who it was, and it was Jonathan Chichu. As you can see here from the card. And for anybody looking, I can't really pull out an address in Moose Factory, Ontario, unfortunately. That one is not a good one. And then Matt Forte, the old running back, that address, unfortunately, is also no good. But more chances to find them in the future. And now, on to what we saw during the live stream. Let's just get right into it. Number one, 59-day turnaround, an address I found in Liberty, Missouri, and he actually sent me a follow-up letter that came the next day. We have on the 90 Fleer, Art Still, one of the 2 years he played for the Bills. Defensive lineman, drafted second overall in 1978 out of the University of Kentucky. Played for the Kansas City Chiefs, 1978 to 87. Finished off his career in Buffalo, 88 and 89. 4-time Pro Bowler, member of the Chiefs Hall of Fame and College Football Hall of Fame, class of 2015. And then in the follow-up, he also sent me a little testimonial letter and one of his, I guess, Bible study card things that he actually signed as well. So, Mr. Still, thank you so much. Very, very, very much appreciate you. Now to baseball, and I wanted to do an experiment. I feel truly that the major leagues are a bust. They're not going to be signing anymore. It is what it is. So I turned my attention to the minor leagues, and after a very short 10-day turnaround, was care of the Spokane Indians, although he has been promoted since then. He is now with the Hartford Yard Goats, great team name. For the Colorado Rockies, we have Zach Agnos on the Panini Stars and Stripes, and these are kind of chromed as well. So definitely a little scuff up, but absolutely worth it. Like I said, he is an infielder and a relief pitcher. Interesting combination. And the Hartford Yard Goats, I think, are the Double-A team for the Rockies. So he is climbing up the ranks, and look forward to seeing what he can do, Mr. Agnos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And now, this one's a big one. 24-day turnaround, one of one for free, an address I found in, I thought it was Coppell, Texas, but in the stream tonight, Sensei Domino, I think it said Coppell, Texas. He has a P.O. box there, and we are talking the legendary Billy Sims on the Sport Kings. The first overall draft pick in 1980 out of the University of Oklahoma. Played for the Detroit Lions his entire 5-year career. Unfortunately, was cut short by injuries, 1980 to 1984. But in that time period, he went to 3 Pro Bowls and is a member of the Lions' 75th anniversary team and all-time team, plus the number 20 he wore that Barry Sanders later wore after him is retired for what they call the triumvirate of Billy Sims, Barry Sanders, and Lem Barney. All wore number 20. College Football Hall of Fame, class of 1995, and won the Heisman Trophy in 1978. Mr. Sims, thank you so much. That was an awesome one. Really glad to get that back. And you can kind of see the numbers are off, because this is actually the number 4 autograph. But back to the minor leagues. 10-day turnaround, one of one for free, care of the FCL Pirates, which is, the Florida Complex League. It's basically the very bottom rookie level on the Bowman Chrome prospects. Tony Blanco Jr., looking very nice. And again, his career just started in the Pirates organization in 2022, so not much to report yet. But he is over here in the States now, started in the Dominican Summer League, now in the minor league system, and he'll be working his way up. Focus to the Buccos very soon. Mr. Blanco, thank you so much, and very good luck. Now, we turn our attention to the racing. 17-day turnaround, 2 of 2. I actually sent 2, and I'll tell you why. Care of Juncos Hollinger Racing in Indianapolis, Indiana. We have, and I wanted to get these cards, you saw them before the Parkside IndyCar. I wanted to get the hardware signed, but unfortunately, or not really unfortunately, he signed the back. Oops. But also signed the base. Romain Grosjean, currently driving the number 77 Chevrolet, whatever they have. I don't think they actually have maker models in those. For, oh God, what was it? Juncos Hollinger Racing. Spent 2009 to 2020 in Formula One. I think he was racing with Lotus. He raced with a couple of big names. I think he was partnered with Kimi Räikkönen for a while in Formula One, and it was the Formula 3 Euro Series champion in 2007. Definitely a very big name, and when I recognize a racing name that's not NASCAR, you know it's a big name. So, Mr. Grosjean, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much. I got a bunch of those out. There's going to be hopefully a lot more of those coming back. And now, this was the one that everybody was waiting for. Well, not everybody, the people I told, but I was waiting for. The newest, longest awaited TTM return. And it is a Leet one, folks. Sent on November the 8th, 2016. And I'm guessing it was on the 24th. It was when I was out in California, came back. But after 2,785 days, and let me put that into perspective, that is 7 years, 7 months, 2 weeks, and 6 days. But incredibly, after sending it to the Baltimore Ravens, a team he has not played for since 2018, coming back, Joe Flacco. The comments in the stream were rather hilarious, but Joe Flacco, number 18 overall draft pick in 2008 out of the University of Delaware, go Blue Hens. Played for the Ravens from 2008 to 2018. Denver, and then he started moving to the journeyman/injury part of his career. 2019 played for Denver. 2020 played for the Jets. Played part of 2021 for the Eagles. Then went back to the Jets when Zach Wilson got hurt for 21 and 22. Came out of retirement, or off the couch, I should say, once again this past season for Cleveland when that idiot that they have at quarterback, and I'm not able to say what I want to say about him on the YouTube land. After he, quote unquote, got hurt, Joe Flacco came in, took the Browns on a tear, took them to the playoffs, received the Comeback Player of the Year award last year for his efforts. Also, Super Bowl champion and MVP in the same year. And with 43,936 yards, 245 touchdowns, he actually holds the record at the time for the most passing yards and passing touchdowns for a quarterback who has never gone to the Pro Bowl. But after 7.5 years, Joe Flacco. Never in my life did I think that would happen. And now the backstretch. It's another interesting one. After 1,225 days, 1 of 1 for free, care of the Denver Nuggets, where he was playing at the time. Paul Millsap on the old hoops, personalized to me, and actually included in this was a letter dated from January of 2024 from his foundation, actually apologizing that a lot of stuff had been overlooked. And first off, very, very big kudos to that. That was something they did not need to do, but really appreciate it. And I got my card signed, so that is even more awesome. Let's see, what do we got about Paul real quick? Power forward, drafted in the second round in 2006 out of Louisiana Tech. Played for the Jazz from 06 to 13. Atlanta Hawks, shout out Zach Squared, 13 to 17. Denver Nuggets 17-21, which is where I sent to them. Then went to Brooklyn for 21 and 22, finished off that season in Philadelphia, and then retired. 4-time All-Star and a second-team All-Rookie in 2007. There we go. Mr. Millsap, thank you so much. It was a day of unexpecteds. And now, again, more unexpecteds, and this was the bigger stamps. I learned my lesson with the Paul Molitor relic. After a 39-day turnaround, 2 of 2, care of AM Racing in Statesville, North Carolina, where she currently competes part-time in the Xfinity Series on 2. And this was the one, the real thick one, the Recon. We have Hailie Deegan, a pair on the Chronicles, Recon, and Torque. Love those, and I have a bunch more of those thicker ones out there. Hopefully they come back. Currently driving the number 15 Mustang for AM Racing. Also is a current Ford performance driver and a former Toyota racing development driver. Did not know... I did not know those were things, but that is... I mean, can you imagine? What a cool job it would be. It's like, what do you do? Oh, I'm a Ford performance driver. It just sounds impressive. But let's see. And she had a couple of wins on the, what was it? Monarca series back when she first started, and a couple of top 10 finishes since. I actually had some pretty good success on the truck circuit. A couple of top 20 finishes in the seasons. But either way, Miss Deegan, thank you so much. These look awesome. Awesome. The Recon looks awesome. Signed. The penultimate one, take that drink, and I am getting very loopy because I am very tired. So forgive anything I said or not. Hold it against me either way. After 66 days, 1 of 1 for free. This was an address I found on Star Tiger. Weirdly, I was actually out in Beverly Hills not that long ago at Innovazian Records in Beverly Hills, California, and it took me a minute because I did not I knew who it was, but I couldn't remember her name when I got the card back. But it is Ming-Na Wen on the Book of Boba Fett, Heroes and Villains as Fennec Shand. Beautiful looking signature. And actually I do have to say, one of Pittsburgh's favorite adopted daughters. Born in what was then Portuguese Macau, actually grew up in Pittsburgh, went to Mount Lebanon High School, and graduated from Carnegie Mellon. But that aside, probably the things people best know her for, her breakout role, probably the Joy Luck Club. She was the voice of Mulan in the cartoons, and from what I understand, had a cameo in the live action. Also has been Fennec Shand in the Star Wars universe, and a big role as Dr. Chen in ER. And yeah, I watched ER a lot back in the day. But Miss Wen, thank you so much. That one just looks awesome. Perfectly placed signature. Love it. And the final one, we didn't have one. An Olympic one, 102-day turnaround, 1 of 1 for free, care of the U.S. Speed Skating Association in Kearns, Utah. On last year's Sport Kings Volume 4, we have J.R. Celski, personalized. And you see here, 2010, 2014, 2018, 3-time medalist. Pardon me, and we'll read on the back. And this is short track speed skating. Prior to the 2010 Olympics, J.R. Celski set 3 short-track speed skating junior world records at the 2009 World Junior Championships held in Sherbrooke, Canada. Went on to win gold in the 3,000 meter at the Vienna World Championships and repeated that gold in Montreal in 2014. Was severely injured at the 2010 Olympic trials. Yeah, that was nasty. I think he took a skate right across the leg. It was bad, very, very bad. Was unknown at the time if he'd ever be able to continue his career. Recovered, and 5 months later won Olympic bronze at the 1,500 meter. In 2012, set the world record for the 500 meter sprint, becoming the first skater to break, spelled incorrectly, the 40-second barrier in the event. And actually also on the Olympic level, won bronze in 2010 and in the 1,500 and also in the 5,000 meter relay in Vancouver. Won silver in 2014 in Sochi in the 5,000 meter relay. 3-time world championship gold medals. 2009, as we said there, won the 3,000, won it again in 2014, and also was part of the gold medal winning a 5,000 meter relay in 2009 as well, Mr. Celski. Thank you so much. There's the focus. And what a roller coaster of a week. But I can honestly say it was a Leet week. That's why I love this hobby. You literally never know just what in the world is going to happen. But thank you so much for joining this very weird Zach's getting ready to go to bed recap of the autograph stream. Man, I really need to. I should have just actually gotten sleep and woken up tomorrow morning and done this early. Regardless, here we are. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to bed. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow.